What's up, y'all? It's your boy Oli with another episode of Chats with Oli. You already know our girl M. She's a vibe. My boy OT Chris.
You already know.
Always in the building. And today we got a special guest, man. We got Almighty.
What up, though? Y'all know the vibes, gang, gang.
Let's get it, Almighty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My brother, y'all.
Philly Zone. So, I appreciate you coming, man. Such a short
appreciate
notice,
being
man.
invited,
For sure,
bro.
for sure.
You hit me up this morning.
Okay.
So
Appreciate
first of
that,
all,
Chris.
getting into it, what is it that you do? Like, what are you known for?
I make music.
You make music.
Yeah.
So what inspired you to get into the music? Like, what
was
it that made you want to be like, I'm going to rap?
It was an
outlet for what?
My anger.
So kind of like a form of therapy, you would say?
Yeah.
So when you think of your music, it all comes from life experiences?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't make like, I know
Some
a lot
mine, some other people's.
That's what I was saying.
People
I know,
around me.
okay, so from things you learned.
So
from
life
other
experiences.
people's. Yeah,
Yeah,
life
real life,
experience. I know
yeah,
some
for sure.
people, they make like stories up in their
Stuff
head.
that I lived, yeah. I don't
But-
make it up in my head. I've been there, or I seen it, or it happened to me, or I might have been the one doing it. I mean,
So do you feel like your music
anything.
makes
Right.
an impact on people? Like what's one time that you
I
can
think it
remember
does.
that someone that your music actually impacted someone to a point where you were like, damn, yo.
all the time. I think people relate to my music all the time because they can relate to the stuff I'm going through because I be keeping it 100 in reference to myself. When it's a story, I say it's a story. I'm not going to tell you whose story it is, but I was there. I saw it, even if it's not mine.
Yeah.
You feel me? I felt what they felt. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And when you put it out there, the people feel you,
And they
it
feel
through
what
you.
I'm saying because
Yeah.
it's to them, it's like I'm sharing something with them, my trauma.
What I like about your music is that I was looking at a couple of your songs today, and I felt the way you express it is like I'm living it. When I was listening to you, it was like, damn, I'm like, man, she was giving me goosebumps and everything. I'm like, I felt like I was living it in the moment.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So
so
that's
it's
what
a
you
picture.
expect from your music? Like you want people to
Yeah, that's
feel
it.
it?
I mean, if I reach anybody in any kind of way, that's
You're winning.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
fact. And I get them all the time. I get messages all the time. And it's not just my music, because my music now versus my music probably a few months ago is different. You
Yeah,
get what I'm saying?
because
And
you're
a few
going
months
through
before
different
that,
stages in life.
different
Changes
phases.
up a lot.
talk
my
about that.
surrounding, my surrounding has an effect on how I feel and what I'm saying and when I'm saying it. It's just.
So
Just
what's
is what
it
it is.
like he was saying? What's the change that
Yeah,
you
what's-
feel like? Do you feel like your music from before is very different from
I
now?
think my music from when I was younger was more aggressive than my music now. It's more pain
Okay.
Why do you think that is?
because I was more angry.
You was angry.
I'm still angry now.
I was about to say,
Don't get me wrong.
Do you, are you
I
in
jump on
tune?
drill stuff. I jump on R&B stuff. I jump on pain music. I jump on commercial. I jump on a little bit of everything. I'm versatile with it, but I lean more towards the hood stuff, if
The
you
hood
will,
pain.
because I'm from the hood. My friends is from the hood.
Yeah.
You
I
get what
like
I'm saying?
that. I like that because I started this podcast and I was like, I want to do something that regular people can relate to.
Right.
We can't relate to what Kanye's going through. We're not millionaires or billionaires. We
Right.
can't relate.
I can't relate to
Jay-Z.
that.
So that's why I like
So
your shit,
listen,
'cause
so
we
I
can
don't
relate to that.
I can't relate to that, and that's another thing. It's like certain stuff you're not gonna hear me talk about. People be like, I've heard sometimes people be like, I feel like you talk about the same stuff. You just got different stories. That's what makes it interesting. And I'm like, well, I can't talk about something else that I'm not living because I'm not there. I don't know what that's like for real. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and act like I do know what it's like. I'm gonna sound
Right.
like a jackass. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
about you living right
I'm
now.
telling you what I know. I'm telling you what
Okay.
what I've been through and what me and mom been through. You feel
Yeah.
me? And what I seen and
So, Almighty, for everybody that don't know and all, where you originally from? Because in
what
your
you mean?
music,
So
in your music, you talk about New York a lot.
right. All right. So the situation with NY is this, right? My parents were living in the BX. My mom went into labor when I was in the Lincoln Tunnel. My dad wanted me to be born in NY. My mom wanted me to be born in Philly. My dad,
You was
Mommy
born
won.
on the
my
highway.
my dad folded. No, she went in. My water broke. Her water broke in the tunnel.
Okay.
They ended up shooting the Jeans Hospital though. So I came to
So
Philly.
she drove for
To Philly.
after the,
to
That's
Philly
why I
in
said
labor.
mommy
In
won.
labor, you heard me? In labor. So I was born in Jeans, and then they went right back to the BX for like 2 more years.
Okay.
Then they came back to Philly. You feel me? So that's just always been a part of me. You get what I'm saying? Like that's
Yeah.
really home for real. If it was dad's way, I would have been born
Right.
over there. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, but he wasn't from over here originally either though. Like they was from PR. You feel me? And then they came over here. So it's like
Growing up, a
it's
lot
not.
of
It's deep. I just be trying not to like. You know what I mean?
yeah. Growing up, a lot of most of my summers I stood
That's why I'm
in
a Giants
New York.
fan.
A Giant. That's what you say. You're a Giant
Oh
fan.
man, die hard. New Yorkers, they ride for New
How
York.
you feel about us taking Barkley?
He was
I
sad.
was sad, but I
He
wasn't
never.
mad.
He didn't like none of my videos
was
because I
sad-
got
I was
his
sad-
jersey.
Hold
As
on,
soon as-
chill,
as
listen,
soon as-
chill,
I
listen.
got a New York Giants Barkley jersey.
I'm
But
respectful
as
though.
soon as the
Listen,
Eagles
I ain't no hater. I was sad. I was just, what can I say? My team fumbled the ball.
Ask
The
him if
office
he'll
fumbled
throw
the
his
ball.
jersey on.
They
His
knew they was
Barkley
supposed to give me
jersey.
more bread. You feel me? I was saying it the whole time. I'm just like, somebody else gonna come cutting that check and he gonna go where the money at. It's business. I would have did the same thing.
It's always
Guess what
about the money.
happened?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of happy he came to Philly though
Turn
too.
around.
Like if he could have went.
That's where he came
Nutty.
to.
Listen, I'm glad he came here and then somewhere else though, because he's from PA.
But technically,
he was
this your
playing for
home
Penn
too.
State.
You know, it's your home and your home. You know,
I just like the Steelers over the Eagles.
Huh.
The last time I had
I'm
any
a Steelers
interest in
girl.
the Eagles, I was real young, right? I think I was playing for Tabor Rams. Right? Tabor Rams. You know
Tabor Rams,
yeah,
yeah.
right? I was playing for Tabor back then. I think Ricky Waters was playing for the Birds.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
You feel me? And it was because I was a Ricky Waters fan as a kid. So I follow him from the Niners to the Birds. You get what
Okay.
I'm saying?
So you
Because
like me, you like a certain player.
My brother's dad, Marcus' dad was a 49ers fan.
Okay.
So he like me. Like I like certain
No,
players.
you-
so I follow.
Yeah. certain players.
You're
But
different
no, but I
than
got my
because you-
team though. I got my
No,
team.
Yeah, I got my team too,
team
but
is locked in.
wherever,
I don't like multiple
wherever
teams.
LeBron go, that's where I go. I
Yeah.
love LeBron. Wherever Tom
Yeah, I
Brady
can't
used
do
to go,
that. Listen. I still wear my Giants Barkley jersey. That's all. That's how
cool.
I show my love.
No, you
it's,
don't.
He talking about no, he don't.
He got
it's
that
like
shit in
it's
the
like
box
Tom
in the
Brady.
shed.
Like Tom Brady. Wherever Tom
they
Brady
don't
used to go,
haters.
I
They
used
don't
to
haters.
go. I used to like that
So
team.
you're a fan of the person.
Yeah,
not the
I'm a
sport.
player. I love the sport too, but
But you're more a fan.
I
of
mean,
the
I feel like
This guy,
how old
you
you
go in his
how old you,
closet
Oli?
and he's like a jersey. Like you could
Hmm.
pick every team. He has at least one player of every team jersey.
But how old are you? How old are you?
I'm 39.
And I'm 36. How old are you?
34.
Okay, so we grew up in that era. I feel like we grew up in that era where you was fans of just one player. It's like Michael
True.
Jordan. Everybody
Yeah.
was a fan of
Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Everybody was a
To
fan of
this day,
Scottie
I am.
Pippen.
But the crazy thing is-
You get what I'm
about
saying?
Michael Jordan all the
Randy
time.
Moss. Who didn't love Randy Moss? Like it was just you were allowed to be a fan of a player, but then sports just got real political.
Yeah, switched up. So
Like-
my reason for having every single jersey for every single team was when the Jordans used to come out, I used to always find a jersey that matched.
Match it.
days.
You know what I'm saying? Like I
Anything,
used to
listen.
always find a
That
football.
was the 2000s look. The baggy
Yeah.
jeans with the jersey.
I mean, I
the
still do
t-shirt
it now.
underneath.
Yeah.
The only
still do
difference,
jersey
Bandana.
going.
Man, your shit from
tighter
old
jeans.
school.
the only difference is I wear fitted jeans
The
now.
t-shirt under the jeans.
I
The
still-
t-shirt still was big. Now you gotta wear the fitted
No,
shirt.
everything
with the
fitted, but I
jersey.
still
Do
rock the
y'all
jersey
remember
with
the
jeans.
belts? The belts that had the light in and
The
you could put
leather,
your
yeah,
name and all that
whatever.
shit.
Oh shit!
I used to go to the gallery to get it done.
Yeah.
I used to go to the gallery to get mine
Gallery
done.
always
Yeah,
had it.
right.
I used to be
Yup.
talking so much shit on them belts,
Me too. Talking
Oh, man.
heavy.
throwing
Heavy.
shots and shit on the belt.
I have my MySpace name on the belt.
What does that
That's
look like
crazy.
these days? The gallery. I haven't even been down there. Didn't they redo all that
It's
shit?
called the
They
Fashion
did.
District now.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's way different there. It's not the same vibe.
No, it's not at all.
I went for the first time in like over 10 years.
But you know,
a couple
everything
months
was
ago.
more special when you were young. Like that was.
Yeah.
That's what we used to do. Go to the gallery.
So-
Nah, the
and-
city
So,
was different when we were young.
Well,
For sure.
What area when
It'd
you
never be the
when you
same.
came to Philly? Them 2 years when you lived in New York, and you came down to Philly. Like what area you grew up in? Like what was
First
your, what was your
Allegheny.
neighborhood?
From Allegheny. From Allegheny, I think we went to like the Albany area. Then
Allegheny.
from Albany, we went to Grandsback and Rockland. Then from Grandsback and Rockland, we went to Juniata, Clarendon, and Park.
You've been everywhere.
There was a
From
time when you used to
Clarendon-
chill around with us on Phillip Street. It's crazy
That's what
because
I'm
when you
telling
said
you,
it,
I was a young boy. I used to be with Jonathan and
Yeah.
Elliot from Wishart, Jose,
Yeah.
all them niggas from down there were Trady,
yeah.
A and Wish. That's where we used to chill at. But John used to have a room on 2nd Street, and I used to fuck with Dro and
Okay.
and White Boy Sean from Masher. You know, you remember White Boy Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So I have a question, right? You said you were pretty much like born and like you were raised in.
that's
Philly,
probably my hood for the most part. That's where I did most of my stomping. Like where.
But
we
you
from,
said you were
that
raised
area,
in Philly
Allegheny
and in
area.
New York, right? Like back and forth.
Nah, so New York. After that, I just basically was just back and forth on my own. Like it was just,
Okay.
it was
So-
home. I got family over there too.
So,
you feel me?
my
I'm going to see
question
my
is,
aunts,
right?
my cousins.
When it
That's
comes
where
to
I
your
started
music,
doing stuff I wasn't supposed to be doing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Brought that shit back.
Anybody
over here.
grew up around there.
It was
Yeah.
bad. You feel me? And then you gotta realize now I'm traveling back and forth from Philly to NY on my own as a teenager. You feel me? So now I'm realizing I got legs. Now I'm going to Allentown, Bethlehem, Easton. You feel me? And I'm an active little homie. So I'm like, I'm hustling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but I always was back and forth between here and there.
Okay.
That was like home base. Like,
Yeah.
you get
And
what
a
I'm
few
saying?
spots
if I
in
couldn't
between.
get something here that I needed to go out there in the sticks with, then I could go get it over there. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I
That
got
makes
family
sense.
ties here
So,
and there.
Right, pertaining to your music, I know it's a thing in Philly where like everybody you grew up, it's hard to have the people you grew up with support you and
Yeah, that's
anything you
weird.
do because they consider it dick eating.
That's weird,
so
right?
I wanted to know, where do you get your most support at? Like,
From
do
other
you
people.
think your New York fans or people you're cool with show more love than Philly? Because I know in Philly it is the thing that when you support anybody,
know.
it's called
It's-
dick eating.
I'm not
instead
gonna
of
lie.
being like I'm supporting
Good
my
question.
folks.
Right now,
good.
at this current time, it's a little rough because I've been doing a lot of music with niggas and while I mean, dang.
You good? You good?
I've been doing a lot of work with homies from NY, like all over NY, you feel me, like different areas. And I've been doing stuff with people from Philly. I got a lot of features on the way that I've been doing. You get what I'm
Philly.
saying? For people, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know, but it's
You can't
usually, it's
even-
I could tell you this, it's not usually the ones you expect it to be.
At all.
Always.
You get what I'm
And
saying?
I
The
feel
It's
like
always strangers.
New
The
York
support-
show a lot of
the
love though.
support, the support that you expect from the people you expect from is not that. And
Yeah.
I get it elsewhere.
Yeah.
For sure. I get it from New York. I get
You,
it from
you know
Jersey.
what I've learned?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. But
It-
you notice
like-
in Philly is like it's
I was about to say that.
strong
And
here.
Philly is crazy because my own homies, since I started doing this podcasting and all that, most of my homies, all my subscriptions and all that's from strangers.
That you
a
don't
couple
know.
people that I know,
Yeah.
but most of them is from strangers. A lot of my friends don't even follow the Instagram page or nothing
Man,
from the
how many
podcast.
times you tell them?
But but
That's
I,
just how it go.
and the crazy thing is once it blows up or whatever,
then
it
they went,
takes
oh,
off.
that's my folks.
Then they want to follow and want to be a part
because
of it.
instead of being like, oh, I'm gonna support you, I'm gonna share, I'm gonna comment, I'm gonna subscribe because that's gonna support you. They be, oh, you're a dick eater.
I was supposed to start this almost
I'm
2 years
dick eating
ago.
because I'm
bro,
supporting.
listen, at first, right, on the social media, it's like this, right? I used to show everybody love. Everybody. I still do for real. Like if I get
But you
to
ain't
it,
get it back.
right. If I get to it, I show love. You get what I'm saying? If you put it in my face and I see it, then I'ma show love.
Right.
I'm not saying I go on my gram and I look for shit to just be like, all right, I'm gonna repost this. Because I got my shit I need to post.
Right.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
But
Like,
if I know you my folks,
but yeah, like if you tell me, yo, I got this going on, repost this, I'm gonna repost it.
I'm gonna repost
You
it,
feel me?
yeah.
And I've always done that for everybody. Now I just be a little more selective. Like I'm
As
not
you
gonna lie,
should.
I'm at a point where I'll be charging people.
Yeah.
Like you want me to
Okay.
repost
You should.
that shit? I need
but
to
it
get
took
paid, bro.
progress and it
I don't
took for
even
you to
fuck-
grind and get there.
I don't even bang with you like that.
Right, right.
Like,
The crazy thing is they see what you trying to do and where you trying to get at, and they won't show not 1 inch of support.
No.
But
Right.
expect you to stop everything you're
listen,
doing
right?
to
It's
show
so
them
real.
support.
It's
And
so
if you
real.
don't, you
I got
fake.
people that call me and text me like before I start release, like because I be releasing on major platforms, right? Like streaming platforms. We get pennies off of that. We're not making no real money, you feel me? So I got people that be hitting me up and they just be like, and I don't know these people. You get what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
be like, yo, I got $10 for a single right now. Like send it to me.
Anything.
It's dropping next week. I want it right now. Like send it to me. You feel me? And I just be like, all right, just don't post it until it drop.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I send it.
That's sad though,
$10
man.
for one
How it's
track.
your own people that like.
You know what I'm
won't
saying? And I don't
support
even
you.
know these people. And I just be like, damn, that's love.
When you
Yeah.
could be making so much money with your own homies, the people that
Right.
you grew up with, the people that call you
and,
homie.
and it be $1 though on streaming platforms.
Crazy.
It's like
That's it.
Crazy.
It
If
be
you
like-
folks, you can't spend a quick
But you
dollar.
know what?
Imagine if all the people you really know that know you. You feel me? The people you went to different schools with, people you grew up with. If you play sports, people you play sports with.
You be
You know what I'm
rich.
saying? If you ran the streets, people you
What?
ran the streets with. You get what I'm
They
saying?
don't
Like
wanna
you know
see
how
you in
you
that
know how
position
much
better
people
than
you
them,
come.
though.
You know how much people you come in contact with in your life.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If all those people just spend $1,
$1.
you get what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
somebody else hears what they spent $1 on, and then they
And
go
then
and
they
they
spend
spend
$1.
$1. You understand what I'm saying? It's really that easy. But people
I
just be
always say
so
that.
scared to show love. It's like everybody want to see you win till you winning more than them. You feel me? Or you just winning and they not. You get what I'm saying? Like it's.
I always say that
Be like that.
once you start, anybody that has a company or any type of business, you should be rich just with the people around you.
Yeah.
Correct.
If everybody around you was to support you, you'd be good. You wouldn't need no, cause you work in one place, I work in one place, she work in one place, and he work in a different place. That's 4 different outlets that could be used.
Yeah.
Like you could be at your job promoting and
That's
telling
what I
your
did.
coworkers.
As soon as I went
she
to
could
work
be.
on my first interview, I told my supervisor, I said, look, you know what I mean? Cause I'm cool. I don't do with everybody
And
because
this
I
is
don't
all
like that
different
social
crowds,
everybody.
different
Yup.
environments, network. We can help each other.
Yes.
The world
But
is
people
the
don't
money.
know
World
how
is
to
the
do
network.
that.
Like that. When I called him
Yeah.
this morning, he was in bed. Once we hung up all day, it was just post, yo, tune in. All day. I was just getting notifications.
That was
that's
love.
That's
I
because-
appreciate
Because I
that.
tag people. Bro,
A lot of
appreciate
people.
You gotta remember, I be doing a lot of my own promo too. Like
Yeah.
I'm not depending on nobody else. I tag 50, 200, however many people I'm allowed to tag.
Cause you
they
never
get
know.
tagged.
All it takes is one
You get what
person
I'm saying?
to
And you know what it is,
repost
though?
or whatever.
A lot of people don't believe in you until you make it.
Yup.
No,
So they're
but-
like, oh, you ain't got it. But when you up there and you made it, oh, I always believed in you. No, you didn't.
I feel like they still don't believe you. They just
They
want
still-
what you got or
yeah.
need you for something.
I said that to him earlier though. It's like, hey, that's just people in general, bro. I think that's just it's human.
My platform is open for you whenever, brother. Whenever you got
Yeah.
anything, I got you. I appreciate the last minute call.
You got anything new you working on?
Not really, bro. I mean, to
You
be honest,
just whatever comes to it?
yeah, I have some stuff that's done that needs work. Like as far as I need an artist on one, like it's a his and hers.
Okay.
Okay.
So you need a female.
I think it was J Lo, My Love. I think sample or
Ooh.
something like that. I think it was J Lo, right?
You give like New York. Like even your music is like New York.
I think
I don't know. That's what I felt when
I don't know.
heard
I think
it.
I do both. It just depends on my mood. I can adjust.
I said, what do you
especially
think, he
too,
a Poppy
depending on the
Jeezy?
beats. You know what I'm saying?
She definitely said that.
Yeah.
Then you're Poppy Jew.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It depends where I'm at. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Your
And
mood
when
and
I get
all.
in that, when I get in the booth, because that's another thing. I go in the mood. So like, if
How are
I'm
you
listening
feeling in the
to
moment?
New York drill beats or some shit,
That's when them hits come in though. When you
Yeah.
move off your vibe.
I don't wait 2-3 days. Like I'm literally, that's just how it happens. Like I'll be driving and somebody be like, yo, did you hear this beat, bro? You should jump on this beat. Or yo, bro, did you hear this challenge? And I'll listen to it. And then we start driving. I put a 16 together and I'll call my producer, whoever. And I tell people this all the time. I don't know if they believe me or not, but you could call any of my producers. That's what I do. I call them same day. I be like, yo, you got a session for me today? And they be like, wow, I'm putting some shit together in my head right now. I need to get in there. All right, cool. And I go and I do it that
So
day.
when you sit on it, it don't
'Cause
come out
the
the same.
energy's not the same.
Yeah.
It don't come out
When
the
I'm
same.
in it, when I'm physically and emotionally upset, you gonna hear the difference in the music. I
In your tone of voice.
promise you every
Yeah.
time. You get what I'm saying? And you can really tell the levels of how upset I am.
I'm
You get
big
what
on that. I'm big on it. If you feeling something right now, do it now.
Do it
That's how I always do it,
You get the
because
best
and
outcome
this,
of it.
but this is
Passion
why I
in
say
it.
you know, and then you touch people, because there's people who are really going through, or it could be even just a little pinch of what you going through, and they relate crazy, and then if they feel your raw emotion, it's like they
could change something in
they
them.
emote.
Yeah, yeah.
They have emotions, and they'll tell you. Like I get DMs all the time, like, bro, you just made me cry, or I got the goosebumps. Like, yo, this shit is
The
dark.
crazy thing is, he was playing this shit for like last 2-3 weeks since we've been starting to come around again. I'm like, damn, who the fuck is that? He was telling me Almighty, and I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
just
who,
be
I didn't know
playing.
who that was until I put a face to it. And I'm like, damn, because he bigs you up like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's my boy. He been in the field of my videos.
right now.
Yeah, because
Since I
I'm
came
working
home.
on.
Bro, in and out of jail, I feel like he's been in at least one video every time I come home.
I'm working on a comedy show that I'm about to do with Southside Jew and PJ and them guys.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, we can have him open up. Perform and open up.
Yeah,
Because
like
I'm gonna do it on the
16
park or on
I
Phillip.
could act it.
Yeah, so he
Yeah,
been
dude.
like throwing that out there, and I'm like, I didn't put a face to it, but now I know you for a long ass time. Like
Hey,
you
bro.
might like
Is
be locked
there
in.
any artists in Philly you want to work with that like got a little
That
buzz?
was my next question. Who's your dream collaboration, like as of the moment, like right now?
In Philly,
In
Yes.
Philly or
Or
worldwide?
in
All right,
general,
well, we
now
could
that
do.
she said it like that, in
we could
general.
do. All right, Philly.
You know what's crazy?
What Philly artists would you like to
I
collaborate
don't even
with?
think I think about stuff like that.
Really?
Like,
So you're more of a in the moment, like whatever's
it's
in the
not
moment.
even just that. It's like I'm not
If the opportunity comes, it comes. If not,
I'm
it
not
not.
looking for nothing out
Yeah,
of this.
yeah. It's not
This
like
really,
Really?
yo, you don't understand. It's really my outlet. Like this music shit save people. Like
So you don't do it
I've
expecting
cried
nothing
in
out
that
of it.
booth because I'm so angry, bro, and I really want to go draw and do something I would have did 10 years ago. But I'm a whole grown ass man raising a little girl by myself right now. If I go do this,
Big up
I'm
to
cooked.
Yup.
And I already got an open situation, so I like.
you. Yeah.
You feel me? At some point, I gotta be like, yo, I'm doing the same thing over and over again, right? How do I change that? I gotta change how I move. I gotta change what I do. I gotta change
Yes.
from doing the stuff I used to do and doing something
Yes.
different. You get what I'm saying? Because what I used to do, it's not working, bro.
You can't do
You
the
gotta
same
always
thing
remember,
and
I keep
expect
ending back
different
up at the same
outcomes.
place.
You gotta always remember, nobody gonna move for you or your daughter the way
Right.
you gonna move for you and your daughter.
Right.
Yes,
Trust
sir.
me.
You feel me?
That's
But
what I
I'm
be
so,
thinking
but I'm
about.
so used to that.
Rock that
without
tea.
that. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, I get
I've
it.
always had kids, but my baby moms and my other baby moms was involved. So if I go away, I can come back and I know they straight. They,
Right.
You get what I'm saying? They taken care of. This is a different situation.
it's a different-
You
whole
feel me?
nother ball game.
And so and I've been doing it since she was 1. So now it's like it affects me even with my situation now. I'm being affected.
Yup.
It's stressful. It's depressing. You get what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
I gotta go sit down, I'm leaving my daughter behind. She been with me for the last 5 years, just me and her. Like that's my
Oh yeah.
my road
I
dog,
see.
my partner in crime. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
me?
I know that feeling.
So I'm just like, damn, she gonna be hurt when she realized, damn, daddy's not spinning back
Right.
for a
That
while.
first,
So avoid that.
first 2 days, probably that first day,
Yeah.
she was like, "Damn, where my dad at?"
It be like
They
that.
close like this.
You know what I'm saying?
So
So,
you-
that's stuff I feel like, you know,
You said you're not expecting nothing out of it. So, I mean, genuinely speaking, would you be disappointed if it didn't get somewhere? Like, I
not
know,
really,
I mean,
because
eventually
I
you're
rub
gonna want
shoulders.
something.
I rub shoulders and worked with like you gotta understand. I grew up in around the Cassidy era. I mean, I was on Who Got Cassidy, Who Got Bars, Volume 3 and 5. Like I grew up in that area around those Slaughter Rico. I got tracks with Slaughter Rico. Like in that era with those guys, you had all them guys, Reed Dollars, Meek, they was busting too. You get what I'm saying? But so I rubbed shoulders with a few guys. I worked with a few guys. Frank with the Grippers. We got music together. Like from the city.
Yeah.
I think that's why I say I really don't got a favorite, because my favorites I got to work with.
Right.
You feel me? Maybe with the exception of like Reed and Meek and stuff like that.
And-
But like Slaughter, I listened to like $5 Nigga. That was my boy. Like Slaughter Rico, I listened when I was a kid, and then eventually I made music with him. You feel me?
Right.
Same thing with Frank with the Grippers. Like I seen him on the DVDs too. You feel me? Like it's just a few different artists from the city that I did get to work with, and then outside of the city because I travel, so I work with artists that I really don't even know. Like I've done stuff in Florida, I've done stuff in NY, I've done stuff in Jersey. Like I'll be moving around.
And I think he meant like he's not looking. He don't look forward to working with anybody unless the opportunity.
Yeah, if it presents itself,
Yeah.
then I'm with it 100%.
No, I asked because
I'm with
you
it
did-
100%. If I could choose the people that I would like to work with, I don't feel like the youth is gonna care for. Like I want to work with the Jaders.
You
You
facts.
get what I'm saying? I want to work with.
Yeah.
I don't want to work with none of these new kids. If that's what
Yeah.
you're asking me, I'm not really looking for that. That's
Nah,
not.
I was asking because
I don't I
you
can't
said
stand.
music was kind of like therapy.
I would work. You know who I would have worked with? I would have worked with like a Dirk. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
Dirk's
Dirk on
making
another
music.
level.
I mean, and
Don Q, people like
Don,
that.
I like Don Q. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Pop Smoke. I like. It's just like the whole new wave of music that's going on now. That's not really my thing. I think that's really
Yeah.
why
More mature. More mature.
I'm not pressed, and I just been doing more features than anything. Like if
Okay.
somebody hit me up and they like, "Yo, what's up?" Like, I got a ticket for you. All right, cool. Let's bang it out. You feel me? And I do the shoot for you local. Like I pull up. You feel
Right.
me? It's,
Yeah.
just- it's part of the situation. If I bang with you, then you know that's a different arrangement.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know that
Yeah.
that I've been doing a lot of. I got so many features in the tuck, bro.
I get what you mean, 'cause
I
why?
be mad because they're not my songs, so,
So you
I can
can't-
promo them, but I can't release them. And then when I'm
Yeah.
letting people hear them, they like, "Yo, let me get that. When's that coming?" And I can't give you a date.
can't.
It's
Yeah.
not
It's
mine.
not yours.
You feel me?
I get that because
that's the only thing I hate about what I've been doing lately. I like when I'm working on my own stuff because I can do what I
you
want.
can do
with it.
whatever you want with it.
You get what
And
I'm
I
saying?
get it because like it's like me when people ask me about certain things, I I use my own money. I don't need nobody
Me too.
else for their
I
money.
do
That's
the
what I'm
same
saying.
thing. I don't have sponsors.
Exactly.
It's always been me. The
Exactly.
bag
Like,
been me. I'm always the bag.
Like I be telling people like I ain't doing that because
Yeah,
I don't
always the
have
bag.
to. I don't have
I'm
like
always
I
the
come
bag,
I always
B.
come with my own bag always. So
It's a
I
fact.
feel where you coming
Anybody say I wasn't the bag, they lying. Anybody that was around me anytime I was doing anything that involved any real money and they say I wasn't the bag, they lying.
from. Right.
Yep.
Sound like me. That's what I can relate to, and
You
I
know what I'm
understood
saying?
your answer.
Now I'm just a dad and I work.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it, brother.
And I be
No,
trying to
it's
stay out the
not.
way.
I salute you
Yo,
for
but
that,
people
man.
still be thinking you the bag, and I'm just like,
No.
this
I had to
ain't
tell
it,
some
bro.
folks not that long ago, like, yo,
Like
the
that.
shit you be seeing, that's old money.
It ain't there no. It
Remember?
ain't there no more. I walked away when I was doing good.
Smart. You got
You
lucky.
feel me? And when I got caught, I did my time.
Right.
Now I just be trying to live.
Yeah.
That's it. Raise
all
my
you
daughter
can do.
and
Man,
work.
that's
Raise
all
my
it's about.
daughter
Stay
and
out
work.
the way.
Raise my daughter.
So
and work.
besides music, is there anything else that you are passionate about? Like, in the future you would want to start a career as, or like just anything else besides music that brings you joy?
I was a tower dog for a while, so like I have trades and stuff like that. I did real estate for a little bit, like he know that. When I first came home at like 16, that was 16, right? 16. I had grabbed like a little property here. First, I grabbed a property. I think was it here? Yeah, here, and then another one in the town. The one in the town ended up something happened. Two people like that's a lot of stuff I don't even want to talk about because it's
You're lucky you got
No.
that though, because a lot of people get enough money to make those things and they don't buy nothing.
Yeah,
they
like
don't have no investments
I've been around.
at all.
I did little things here and there, and then on top of that, like there was stuff that
Little
my
things
dad
is
when
better
my
than
dad
nothing.
passed away, like we did together. When he came home, he had money and he invested in stuff, and I was in Job Corps. So when I came out of Job Corps, I was ready to build, right?
Yeah.
So he was like, "Yo, let's build
Dope.
this. Let's work on this. Let's do this, and then you'll get this and this."
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So that's what we did, and I thought that was pretty dope. So it was like when he passed, it was like I think that I took from somebody, but it.
What inspires you now?
Now my daughter for real, bro. I just be trying to chill and like I mean it's always gonna be my surrounding. I feel like usually it's emotion.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
anytime you inspired to
Yes.
write music or poetry or spoken word, it's emotion.
Anything.
You are consider you a veteran in the game because you've been around the music long enough. So what would you tell a young guy from North Philly or New York that's coming up
Watch
that wants
what
to
you
be a
saying.
rapper? What
Watch
advice
what
would
you
you give?
saying.
Watch what you say.
You saying? Why?
That's a
You can
big
say what you
one.
want. You can say what you want. You just got
Learn how to
You gotta
word
say
it.
it appropriately because even if you don't mean it in a present way, they always gonna use it like it's presently being used.
Yep.
Yep.
Especially if they think you up to no good.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like I right now I trying to tell you, listen, my situation right now is like for me I feel like it's a malicious prosecution because I was arrested 4 years ago, 5 years ago, whenever it was. I beat the case, right? The detective on the case that was on that case initiated the arrest and an investigation on this case now. Do you get what I'm
Isn't
saying?
that like contradicted?
So it's like, right, like it's a malicious prosecution because I beat that case. You're not supposed to be continuing to
can't
watch
open
me
it
as
back
civilian,
up.
Yeah.
none of that. But anyway, he was watching me all this time. All this time, I just been working. You feel me? I'll make a long story short. All this time, I've been working. I ain't been nothing else been shaking. So you've been watching me work. Take my daughter to daycare, back to the crib, rotation. You
So
feel
it's
me?
like he had a grudge.
I-
like
he
trying
said
to
it
find
though.
something.
You feel me? He said it like I got him. You know, there was body cams, all that shit. I got him. He was like, yeah, you know, you made a post about me. I'm like, I made a post about you. That was after my last case.
so that's stalking.
That's how I feel.
That's
That's
stalking.
stalking.
But listen, right? So now he's an attorney general's officer.
Mm.
He was a detective or whatever on my last case. Now he's attorney general's officer. So what he did was allegedly he was surveilling me, and then he involved 2-3 other counties because I was working in Bucks County. So he watched me from my crib supposedly go to my job. They arrested me at my job on my lunch break.
Yup.
Damn.
Right on his lunch break. He made a whole track about it. He made a whole song about
Ran
it.
down on me on my lunch break at work. Like I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't trying to hurt nobody. I was at work.
Trying to eat.
I was about to eat a cheat game because I didn't feel like going to buy nothing. So I whipped up a cheat real quick.
Crazy work.
That ass.
sucks,
and got booked.
man.
I ain't even get to taste that joint. I
Oh
was sick.
no.
You heard me?
There should be a law or something against that, man.
And I'm just like,
let me eat first.
and then listen, it's the
At
crazy
least.
shit because he say he observed me leaving my home. His partner said he observed me leaving my home and he saw what he thought to be was a firearm allegedly. You feel me? So I'm like,
Allegedly.
So hear me out. I live in a gated community, right? Basically, it's a gated community. I mean, they don't close and shut the gate, but there's gates. You know what I'm saying?
All
You got to drive.
We gotta check in and check out to get going in and
type
out.
shit a little bit, something like that. But yeah, it ain't no. You can't just drive. It's not open, is what I'm saying. It's
Right.
around. There is gates all the way around it. But anyway, so, but it's one way in, one way out. Feel me? So, you let me drive 20 minutes from my house all the way to the next county. You thought I had something dangerous on me,
And let you start your shift.
and I'm a convicted felon, and let me start my
Yeah,
shift
right.
at work, and then on my lunch break, lock me up in my job. Like, what was the point of all that? If you already like
Seems like a hidden agenda.
You had an exigent circumstance because you were walking past me in the parking lot when you thought you said you saw it. So right then and there, I had, and if your partner's parked over here, I can't go that way. if he was to pull out, like,
Right.
you understand what I'm saying? Why would you arrest me at my job?
Yeah.
You get what
Personal.
I'm saying? Yeah, because you wanted
Yeah.
me to lose my job, which I did. You get what I'm saying?
Oh
Like,
no, that sucks.
So
then
when you
it's like-
beat it, sue them.
but it's like
That part.
they searched the crib, my tore my truck up. You get what I'm saying? Like all this extra, and didn't find nothing. Allegedly, all they found was the firearm. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just like, this is crazy, bro. Like this,
That's
this shit was
harassment.
really personal for you, my guy.
Yeah.
Like, so you really gotta watch what you say because this is something I said on Instagram. I reposted on Instagram after I beat the case. I posted my lawyer Max Kramer. I said, yeah, you know, he the GOAT. Ooh, And then I said something because he had got caught lying. Basically, like he said he seen my Cody through a windshield of my car, but my car got 5% tip wraparound, and he supposedly was on the SEPTA bus. How you see my Cody from the SEPTA bus through the car while he was coming across Fifth Street? It's impossible.
Yeah.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It was something along those lines or
Nah, it's
something
a
like
long
that.
thing that you just going through and all. And
But yeah,
it's
it
a
was just
process.
petty. So he was mad about that, bro, from 4 years ago and continued to watch me all this time. You feel me? Mind you, I wasn't doing nothing all this time. So it's like you was just watching me do nothing until you literally finally found any little thing.
Anything.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, they on that. Like they on the socials. They on your lingo. They listening to what y'all saying over and over again. They hear. They got kids your age. You feel me?
probably listening.
When
Y'all
they
hear that?
something
Y'all
they
hear
not-
that?
When they
Listen
hear
to what he's
something they
saying.
not familiar with,
They ask
and they
them
don't know what it
kids.
means, they got teenagers your age that go to school in these cities. Especially now, most of these cops is young as shit, and some of them are your homies.
Yep.
A lot of these cops is in their 20s. So and a lot of the YNs on these corners right now is in their 20s and in their late teens. These is your homies that's becoming cops, so they know what y'all talking about. You feel me? They writing it
That's
down.
because there's no
They passing it to the
repercussions for
detective in
snitches.
charge. He's an old head and he's a tyrant. You feel me? And he don't care if you're not really doing that stuff. If he thinks you doing that stuff, then they putting the eyes on you. You feel me? Until you do something. Watch what you say.
So watch what you
That's
say
why I
on your
said nowadays
music
they don't
and your
care
videos.
if there's cops watching because snitches
They'll
don't
do it
have
over, y'all.
repercussions
Yeah, 'cause-
nowadays.
'cause listen-
I remember before, if you was a snitch, we
They
couldn't
really
even talk
believe
to
it.
you.
They really believe
Yeah.
in the lyrics. You get what I'm saying?
Yup.
They don't care if they see you doing something completely different. And this is the point I'm trying to make. Despite what I rap about now, I don't live that life no more. It's still my old life I'm rapping about. You feel me? Mixed with a little bit of my new. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he watched me for 4 years or whatever it was, working and taking my daughter to daycare, raising my daughter. You get what I'm saying? You literally watched me make the change from my last arrest.
Yeah.
And you could have went and actually did your job and caught some real killers or somebody that was selling drugs, but you was wasting my tax money watching me work. You feel
When he
me?
lost
And then
that
you
first
arrested
case,
me at
it
my
really hurt his
job.
feelings.
You feel me? And then you
Yup.
arrested me at my job, and now I lost my career. You feel me? And now I'm fighting the case, and I might lose my freedom, and my daughter loses her dad. You get what I'm saying? You see how that cycle is like.
So
it's
many
shit.
That's exactly what he
consequences.
wants.
You
That's
feel
what he
me?
wants.
Yeah.
That's what he
It's
wants.
shitty, bro.
So
And-
y'all watch what y'all say. Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
It's like with Dirk, you saw them charges is getting dropped now because they try to use his lyrics and all that
Use
shit.
it. Yeah.
But I thought they weren't
take
allowed
that
to
shit
do that.
serious, bro. It don't
It
matter.
wasn't before.
They
Yeah.
not allowed to, but they'll hold you for it and make you go through that process and have your lawyer
To prove
fight
it's not
and all
true.
that.
That's
But the whole
wild.
time you in
That's
there,
why
so
I
they
always
feel like
say-
they winning because you're in there.
You're guilty until proven innocent.
Bro,
not
and
the
they
other way around.
nutty. You heard me? Like, listen, imagine.
No,
that
you're
shit.
innocent to proven
No.
guilty.
Hey, bro,
yes, that's
listen.
what they say, but that's not the
I
truth.
got you. I
Hey,
got
bro,
you.
listen. Yeah, that's not the truth. You
The
go to
truth is
jail.
you're guilty until you're proven
You gotta
innocent.
bail out if you want to be free
That part.
until they decide that.
That you're not
and that's
guilty.
if you get bail. You know
Thank
that.
you. Yep.
Feel me? So you never really innocent till proven guilty. You guilty
You are
till you proven innocent.
Yes, sir.
Do you get what I'm saying? That shit.
Yes, sir.
Shit for the birds though. All that shit, man.
Yeah, this law is
Just
crazy.
keep your head up high, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep
Yeah,
taking
no
care of
We
baby
home and
girl.
staying home, right?
I'm trying. You heard me?
Everybody.
I'm trying to stay all the way out the way, bro. I moved all the way out the way. And that was what the biggest thing. Like, he from the 24th, 25th. I don't even live in the area, bro. So you really follow me all the way up to my house where I'm living at now.
Personal.
Damn near in the county. You heard me?
That's
In the county,
personal.
and was watching me for 4 years, bro. You weird. And on my socials and all that, you weird, bro. Cause he was telling me, cause I moved. You understand? Twice since then. So he was telling me that he was watching me at my other address too, and I'm just like, you was watching me work the whole time though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? What was you watching? You was stalking me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, they on that. Especially
Once you
if you
beat
be
that,
out
that's
here winning
harassment.
cases. And I won 2 blick cases back to back in the city with Max Craven. Back to back,
Max
bro.
a beast.
They be
Bro,
mad when you win.
spanked him. You feel me? And then I guess me making those posts made him sour. He felt some type of way. So
Brought the heat back.
now we are where we
Yeah.
are, but you feel me? But it's just corny because I spent all that time making the changes I needed to make. You feel me?
For
So
him
I'm
to come put
salty
you
as
back
shit.
in-
I'm salty as
Right.
shit. You feel me?
Start.
I could see if I was out here in the mix like I used to be drawn. You get
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, all right, fuck it. I gotta go sit down. I need to thought that cat though. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But damn, big dog.
It's like you
Crazy.
change your actions to change the consequences and you still
that's
got
what we
caught.
doing. And then listen, and he did it in another county, so it's worse. You feel me? It's not like this is happening to me at Philly. This is happening to me in
You went
another
out your way
county.
to do this.
You feel
He
me?
was
And
in his
now I
personal
can't
car.
say this
Yeah.
is a malicious prosecution because he's just the initiating officer. He's not the arresting officer. You get what I'm saying? The county that I got booked in, they're the arresting officers.
He
So
lined
he
all
not
it up.
even really on
He
the
lined it
case.
up. He
Right.
lined it up.
Right. You feel me?
So now Max got to do his job.
Max won't even work out there because he had his own situation out. I don't really know. I can't even get into none of that.
Nah,
That's his
yeah.
business.
But your lawyer
Long
just got to
story
get on his
short.
job and connect
He
them
don't
dots.
want to work out
Yeah.
there.
Connect them
So-
dots. That's it.
So I had Jeremy Alva, and I ain't really click with him. I wasn't really feeling his vibes. Supposedly he represent Russell Street. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Whatever. Allegedly, I don't know, bro. You know how that shit go.
Yeah.
I ain't never
Yeah.
seen
Allegedly.
him before. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I had him for a little bit, and I'm just like, no.
It ain't working.
Yeah,
Gotta
so
go.
I found another guy. You get what I'm saying? I'm just like, look, bro, this what it is. And I just told him what it is. Like I just told y'all, you heard me? Like,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to do here? And then I'm really going through shit I've been going through in the streets, and that's no secret to nobody either. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And they know that. He know that East Detectives took my will. You feel me? Like all kinds of goofy shit. Like they know what's going on. So it's like they on all that, bro. You feel me? And even if you not the one that's out there drawing, they on you too.
Yeah,
You
for
get what I'm
sure.
saying?
Trust
That's
me,
what
I
I'm
know.
saying. Like I've been out here doing what I gotta do. I'm not out here wreck chasing. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like if you ever hear me angry on the track and I'm snapping about something, it's cause somebody did something really foul to me, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
Going
I
through
ain't out
therapy.
here just on some like
That booth is therapy.
We gonna do this and shoot him up and bang bang. No, this ain't that, bro. Like you had to do something detrimental to me to feel life threatening to me or my family or my children, or try to even maybe possibly had tried to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what I'm saying? For me to be doing anything, so it's just like shit crazy, and you even them knowing whatever they might know, if you not willing to cooperate with them and help them do their job, then they will never help you. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? They rather lock you up. They'll wait
Yeah.
for you to slip.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's
Yeah.
basically my situation.
They can't get nothing out of you, so
you get what I'm saying?
they gonna get
That's
time.
basically
They
my
gonna get
situation.
something out of
They
you.
said- They said this happened to you. Who did it? I don't know, but it happened.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Well, you can't tell us who did it.
I don't know.
All right,
yeah.
well, we can't help you. And that's what they do every time. You
Which
get what I'm
is
saying? So
nutty.
now where does that leave me as a man? I gotta do what I gotta do to protect
Handle
me
your own
and my
business.
kids, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So that's where we got. You feel me? So whatever took place and whatever may have happened here or there or didn't happen, or it it happened because my back was against the wall. It's not like I had an option.
Right.
You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Um,
So
what made you recently get on that challenge, the Proud of Me challenge? You just did it because you had some pain you wanted to let go, or somebody told you to get on
somebody told me to get on it too.
Okay.
It was both. That's usually anytime I get on something, somebody told me to get on it. I don't be,
Okay.
because I don't really be even like, I don't be paying attention to none of that shit.
So you plan on dropping an album or EP something soon? What's up? Talk to us.
No, bro. Right now,
We
I ain't-
need you,
right
man.
now-
The streets need you.
Right now, I ain't got
an
nothing
EP,
planned.
only
I'm
like four tracks,
right
four
now,
or
I
five
ain't-
tracks.
Right now, I ain't got
Better than
nothing planned.
nothing.
I'm just dropping singles. You got to remember, like 5 days from now, I got court. You get what I'm saying? So I got, and even then, right now, like it's a lot, bro. Let's just put it
I
like
feel
that.
you. I
Like,
feel you. Yeah.
I'm hanging by a thread right now.
Is it trial or is just regular court date?
It was so. I don't really want to get into details.
Then we ain't gotta talk about
But
it.
it's trial again though. It's
Okay.
a new trial It's a new trial.
Okay,
pre-con.
okay.
You get what I'm saying? So, but I'm requesting a trial date at this point
Okay.
because I fired my last attorney. Like I was telling you, I got a
Yeah.
new attorney. My new attorney seems a lot more reasonable and understandable to my situation.
Okay.
You feel me? Because I was honest with him. Like I told you, I said, look, this is what it was. This is what I was going through. Like what else I'm supposed to do?
The reason I asked if it was trial or not is because I think you should drop a little album before you know, or EP before.
So now he like, look,
Or give me a pass, or I'll drop it for you.
he's basically going to ask for a trial date and a motion date. You
Yeah.
feel me? Which my previous attorney didn't do. He said he was going to put in a motion, but never put in a motion. You feel me? He was just trying to get me to take the deal, and that's why I wasn't with it.
Right.
So now this guy's like, look, I'm going to try. I'm going to do the work. I'm going to put the motion in. You feel me? And I'm going to get the trial date. If the motion works, then great. If it don't, then, you decide if you want to go to trial or not. But at least we already got the date.
Right.
So I'm just like,
Well, God willing, man, you come out good from this shit, man. 'cause
Facts, facts.
You
It
feel
seems
me?
like that guy
Keep
was
your head up in there.
harassing you
I
and
can't
stalking
even.
you.
I can't even go from that angle because of the county I'm locked in.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
you're not trying to hear that. That's like politics.
Let your lawyer do his job.
Yeah, basically.
That's it.
Just gotta,
Lord
you know what I
God
mean?
put
You
a belt-
tell
Put
him
it in
he
God's
works for
hands, you
you.
heard?
Your lawyer gotta put that belt to that
And
ass.
in
That's
mommy's
it.
hands, you heard me?
BTS.
In mommy's
Real
hands, so
shit.
mommy gonna send that official prayer.
That Santa Maria, Madre de Dios, vaya con nosotros. Real
She send
shit.
that joint up the right way. But yeah, no, so it's just, but
So that's what's holding you
but-
back right now with the music?
the new lawyer, yeah, because he's like, look, this is your last date to find a new lawyer. So I found a lawyer. He told me his ticket. I gave him half the bread. I still got to cut him the other half.
Gotcha.
Feel me? Like I said, I ain't in the streets no more. This ain't
9 to
can't
5.
Yeah.
I can't turn around like I used to when I was. You feel me? And just be like, yo, let me get that real quick. I'll give it back. Or you get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
coming from the muscle.
So
And on
once
top
you-
of that, remember I'm unemployed. Where I was employed and then unemployed. I've been doing contracts because I do maintenance work. I weld. You feel me?
Okay.
So I'm still maintaining, but I mean I like to have a full-time job too, though.
Yeah.
Facts,
You get what I'm
facts.
saying?
Yeah.
Like not just me doing contracts. You get what I'm saying? They be
Gotcha.
nice though. Don't get me wrong. Like, the
So
contracts-
once your situation is maintained, like, are you gonna?
I think once if I could figure out whether I'm going or I'm staying, then I'll be able to.
That's what I'm saying.
answer
Are you
those
gonna
kinda
drop
questions better.
after? Okay,
You
cool.
feel me?
You just want to know the outcome.
I'm still in between. Like I'm going through a lot of mixed emotions about all of it right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
I understand. I've been home 12 years. Yeah, I got booked a few times, Blix, the shoot, and all that shit. But I spanked out. I beat 3 cases since I've been home in 2012.
Ooh, Jesus.
Feel me? So
God love you.
right, but during that time, I really was changing despite whatever cases I might have caught. Like I was going through different. Whatever.
I know it's
like,
frustrating now
I
that
came
you
home, I
actually
was working down
changed.
Penn's Landing, chefing food. Feel me? I went to school. I got my HVAC art trades. I got
Yup.
certified.
Yeah.
Right. I bought the building, broke it down, turned it into rooms and whatever efficiencies
Had
and
the
all
little
that. You feel me?
studio
Like
going. We
I've
did
been
a
through
little-
phases. You feel me? And yeah, I had some downfalls and I came back up. You feel me? But throughout that 12 years, I managed to stay felony free.
Yeah.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like for me now to be in this situation and having might have to go do a bid is shitty.
Yeah.
Once
That's
you
what I
beat
said.
it, it's gonna be a crazy ass album.
If I
Yeah,
beat
for
it,
sure.
oh my God.
Once you beat it. Once you
Yeah,
beat it.
once you do.
Listen, if
clock
I beat it, that
yeah,
would be beautiful.
You
heard
will.
me? But listen, I'm like, bro, listen, in my whole life, I never got house arrest. I've never had nothing. Like every time I got pickled, I got
You had to do the time.
Yeah.
Get him out of
So
here.
I know it's so frustrating.
That's where I'm at in life right now. Like, they could tell me 5 years house arrest. I might consider it.
Right? Yeah, real shit.
They never give you a chance. They never give you a chance.
You feel me? I've never had that. It's just always go boom. You feel me? Boom, sending, cooking, boom. I ain't no triple RI. I ain't get no good time, earned time. I ain't get none of that. Never. Boot camp.
That's why I said I know it's so
grown men
frustrating.
get boot camp. You feel
Because
me?
you
Like,
actually changed.
That's probably why the other lawyer was trying to get you to take the deal.
Just trying
Yeah.
to
You're
bro.
like, oh, he just take deals. Fuck it.
No,
take
but I
deals, he
didn't
like to
though.
go in.
Well, so my first case as a juvenile, I wasn't even guilty, bro. Like, listen, a couple of my cases, I did time for some shit I ain't even do.
Me too.
You get what I'm saying? Like, for somebody else. So, like, my whole state did, like, it wasn't even me. You get what I'm saying? Like, but it is
Kept
what
your
it
mouth
is.
shut.
That's it. I went to the bid, came home. Like, I'm not the person they saw doing whatever they thought they saw I was doing. But the detectives knew that. It was more than that. I was a young boy, bro. I knew it was them in the car down the block. Boy was always an asshole to me anyway. I pissed on the back tire. You feel me? Because it was parked in an abandoned lot behind the church, Bethel Temple on Wishart. You feel me? On Wishart. That's where it was. I went down the block in the parking lot. I thought it was Javi at first because they both, my man Javi used to live on the middle of the block. John used to live across the block. You feel me? It was like Tahoe. So I thought it was Javi at first. And I'm like, Javi. And then I'm like, oh, that's not him. Somebody was like, yo, that's them. So I go to the lot. I had to pee anyway. That's where we all used to go pee. You feel me? So I start pissing on the back tire. You feel me? And I finish and I go back up the block. And then when they jumped, they just came and grabbed me. And he said he seen me bust a trap over here, bust a trap over there. And it wasn't even me. I wasn't busting no traps. You were just mad I pissed on your back tire.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's what I said. I know it hits different.
You and the
when
boys don't get along for shit.
It wasn't even me,
Ooh,
bro.
sorry.
So, and I went upstate for that, bro. You feel me? For that. And then it was another case with my Cody. And, now you know the situation with that. They basically walked in and was like, yo, the nigga, he said you said this and said that. And then he was like, if we spin back and recharge you with these new charges, it's going to look, I was already looking at 7 to 14. And he's like, if we bring that, this is going to look worse. So you want to, we give you this, so you take this right now. And I'm just like, man, fuck, let me get that, bro. I'm going to go sit down. You feel me? And then I came home.
What was your longest bid?
And then I came home. That was it, nigga.
That was
1.5
your
to 3. Every other joint was small, bro. If you think about it, all my bids have always been minor.
Yeah.
Just a lot of them.
That's
You know
why I
what I'm
said
saying?
it's frustrating and it hits
A lot of
different
them.
when you actually change your life.
It's just
And
been
then
a
you
lot
get
of them,
cased
and
up.
they've been
You like,
spread out
damn.
in
It's
different
like it's
counties
bringing-
and
it's like
everything.
something
Like,
Bringing
pulling
you
you
back.
back.
Yup.
Yeah.
you heard me? Spread out in different counties: Northampton, Lehigh County, Gloucester
see.
County, like now Bucks County. You feel me? Philadelphia, Montgomery, like. And it's not like I was a monster and I was doing these crazy things. It'd be stupid shit. You get what I'm saying? Like weed. You get what I'm saying? Like. Got locked up for weed. Like,
Which is legal now.
you get what I'm
Right.
saying? Like you would think they would throw all that stuff out. The only like serious stuff I ever got locked up for really all happened in the city, and except for the shooting. Oh, too. My bad. This sounds really bad, man. We
Yeah,
just
but you
got-
was found not guilty because you ain't do
Right.
it.
right.
So
Yeah.
So
But
really,
it's good
it
for
was
you.
nothing.
I wasn't even there.
Exactly.
You feel me?
So-
And they knew that. That was the whole shit. Like they ain't really had nothing. They was still trying to make me take a deal. I'm like, I'm not taking the deal. Y'all tripping. Like y'all just asked me if it was somebody else and wanted me to tell you that somebody else did it. But you got me locked up for a shooting. You feel me? Nah, hell no. Like,
It's good.
And
to
I
hear
went
your
home, bro.
stories, Cause you,
And I went
you've been
home, you
through
heard
this
me?
shit and all, and
I went
people
home.
following us and all that.
The judge,
relate to
listen,
that.
the judge asked him, she said, are you sure you want to dismiss the charges against him? She like, these are serious charges. And he was like, we don't have anything. We don't have fingerprints on shelves. Like, we don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? He was like, the person that had initially made a statement against me wasn't answering the phone or whatever. So it was just like, y'all, I can't believe y'all ain't had nothing. Y'all was really trying to get me to take a state bid. Like, y'all got some big ass balls. And then on top of that, y'all was asking me if it was somebody
You know
else.
what's crazy?
Like, y'all crazy. Like, y'all really don't care who y'all put in jail for
They
real.
don't.
You know what's
They
crazy?
don't.
As y'all get somebody booked.
There's so many
Anytime.
people sitting in jail right now because of that. They don't know no better.
Yeah.
They don't got nobody to
Money
help
for
them, a lawyer or
attorney.
whatever.
Right.
So they
Yeah.
just take the
But
first
that
deal.
was like my first
Yeah.
bid as a kid. Like, it was over some graffiti shit, bro. Me and my little brothers. My brother, I got 2 brothers. They gay. You know what I'm saying? They gay. I got 2 homosexual brothers, whatever. And I think we was playing handball. I was teaching him how to play handball at the Scepter Wall in Frankfurt. This was in Frankfurt.
Yup.
We wasn't doing nothing else other than that, just that. There was some females that lived at the end of the block. We was going to go see Carissa. We was going to go chill. We stopped just to play handball so I could show them how to play handball. They ran down on us. They said we vandalized some buses and graffiti that John.
Yeah, crazy.
And that I fit the description because I had cornrows at the time.
Chill.
Feel me? And I'm like, it's the joint right before you hit the bully.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Right
It's like they got. It feels like they got a personal vendetta.
Listen,
against
this
you.
is when I was a kid though. This is my first case, bro. And he said we did it, and I'm like, we didn't do it. But long story short, my folks talked me into taking that deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, take a deal. I feel like after that, and I'm not saying it's their fault, it's my fault because I still made the choice to take the deal when I knew I wasn't guilty. I should have just fought it. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause it was a bus depot at the end of the day. Like, they gotta have cameras all over that joint. And well, listen, it was crazy because where they were saying I vandalized, I was only like 5 feet tall at that time.
Crazy.
You feel me? And it was a Scepter bus, so it was like I would have had to been on somebody's shoulders. You get what I'm saying? Like, but my brother was, like I said, we didn't know he wasn't loud about it yet. But I think that's part of the reason maybe he cried, or maybe he just cried because he was just scared, but he didn't want to go to jail.
Right.
You feel me? So I ended up pleading guilty. You know what I'm saying? To avoid me and my little brother having to go to jail. I think it was like 6 months probation and like 166 hours of community service.
Yeah, I know
but
a lot of
after
people.
that, every time I got snatched up, it was like, you trouble.
Yup.
You get what I'm saying? And I'm just like, damn, I ain't even do it the last time. So after a while, it started to just feel like
once you fit the description, it's
Description,
I
over.
might as well be that. I might as well be
And
that.
a lot of people plead guilty
You
just
feel me?
to
And
like
I'm not saying
avoid
that justifies.
court dates.
I'm not saying that justifies anything I ever done, but that's really the mindset I had after a while. Like, I might as well just do whatever I want because they gonna treat me like this is what I'm doing. anyway.
Yeah.
And I started
Whether I'm
drawing.
doing it or
You
not.
feel me? But then I grew out of that too, and I was just like, all right, now I'm only doing shit I gotta do. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Like this extra because karma's real. You feel me? And it makes its rounds. So I just try to live righteous, bro. You feel me? I don't do nothing I don't gotta do. I stay out the way, take care of my daughter, work.
Y'all
That's
know
that.
that's all.
Stay on your right.
and make music. You heard me?
Stay on your righteous path, brother. And I
And
feel
make
like
music. You
you'll
heard
be
me? As
all
soon
right.
as somebody piss me off, I'm gonna go in there and
Go
terrorize
to the
you.
booth.
There you go.
Yeah, go to the booth.
I got a hot 90 for you as soon as I hit the booth.
Bro, shit.
That shit gonna make you wanna cry when you
That's
hear that.
funny you
joint.
say that because before I used to be like angry at anybody who said any dumb
I would
shit.
break stuff,
I used to
fight.
go punch on them. Now I just go on social media and make fun of them.
So you
and make
understand
some
what I'm
money
saying?
off 'em.
And that's what I'm saying. But that was me. I used to draw. I would get into fights. This like I got kicked out. Bro, I went to Job Corps, like all kinds of goofy stuff, bro. From public school to charter school, from here to there. Like I was a headache for my mom.
That's why now I be waiting for people to
'Cause I
like
used to be rumbling.
talk shit or hate on me or whatever. I just go right on, make some money off them.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? And I
Now
make a
I just
skit.
did. Like I think I definitely grew a lot, bro. Like I could literally, I walk away from a lot.
Yeah, me
Feel
too.
me? People hit me up all the time, still bringing up old
But
stuff.
it takes time.
It's
and being
always like
able
that.
to
You heard me?
Going
Somebody
through
had
it.
come home from like 10
Get that
years ago
patient.
and still got some spite in their heart. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember. Like,
Yeah.
bro, you still mad about that, bro? How many push-ups and sit-ups you did on that 10-year
still holding
bid?
grudges
And
from
you
20
still,
years
you
ago.
thought about me
Grudges.
all
Yes,
that
they
time
do.
in prison,
But
bro?
it
You
be
gay?
long, 20 years, 10
Yeah,
years,
OD.
15 years, they still
It all
holding that
depends on the type of
grudge.
person you are, though.
Oh, you took my girl. Oh,
Bro.
you ain't give me that 20
And we
years
grown,
ago.
yo, listen,
son.
and you know, bro, listen, you know, like when you be like after a certain age, you look back at a lot of the stuff you did, and you be like,
What the
that
fuck?
was, yeah, like
That was
so it's
OD.
like you know, you wasn't even mature at that time, and people
Yeah.
still holding grudges from that time.
Yeah, I'm a
Like,
whole different person now.
and when it be worse when it's people older than you too, 'cause
Yeah.
it's like,
That's the worst word. Like you, oh my god.
Get over it, old head. Damn.
I think that
why
shit all
you
the
so
time.
angry? Like, you get what I'm saying? You hit my
Shit.
son. Like what?
You hit my
He's
son.
like 8, bro. Chill.
yourself.
Like, it was like 8, bro.
Right,
You mad
we-
about that still?
You guys have any more questions for Almighty?
I mean, I got questions for days,
I-
but I'm gonna let him go.
I feel like he, you know,
I'ma let him
with
go.
the way he said his story is like,
Yeah.
what else can we ask? Like
exactly.
he laid the blueprint.
Yes,
You know what I'm
he did.
saying?
He did
Yeah,
sing.
he laid a good blueprint.
No,
you know?
it's deeper than rap, man.
Nah, yeah,
for sure.
it's a lot we could
He
talk
know,
about.
yeah, he like, he like.
I mean, there's a lot we could talk
Yeah,
about.
but
that
I don't really want to get into all that though. We can talk about whatever y'all want. Though.
We're gonna
Like,
do this. We're gonna
I
do
ain't in
this
no
over
rush.
again once
Oh,
your
yeah,
case
we
is
go.
over and you beat it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
that'd
just
be a
know you
different
got our full
conversation.
support on here.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Facts,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, for sure.
We're gonna speak into existence.
You want to tell
Keep
the
that
people where they
cake.
can find you at?
Yeah, Almighty KR on all major platforms, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, Instagram, Facebook, King Money Circle ENT. That's the only platform that's different. Everything else, Almighty KR me. I should pop up.
You already know it's your girl Shea Vibe, She_A.vibe on all platforms.
You already know it's your boy OT Chris 3900, or you can find me at OT Roofing all day. Get with me.
And y'all already know it's your boy Oli, and this is Chats with Oli.
Woo, 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 woo.